Test system audio. All right. All right. And we are going to close that. Close this. All right, here we go.
Yo, from the title, y'all know what this video about to be about, right? So look, I've been on my spiritual journey, right? And I want y'all to know some shit. I want y'all to know what's been on my mind and my I see a lot of people asking me, do I believe in God? And the truth of the matter is, no, I don't. Now, before y'all, so this we gonna make this whole video. We not here to judge anybody. We not here to condemn anybody. We not here to look at nobody beliefs, look down on nobody beliefs because everybody got their own beliefs. Now, as y'all know, I grew up in the whole Christian household, right? Y'all know I grew up and I, as an individual, felt like Christianity was forced on me, believing in God was forced on me. Nothing on earth should be forced on anybody. You feel me? I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. What would happen if a guy was to force themselves on a girl? He in jail. So why is they forcing religion on me and this and that? So I'm gonna explain to y'all why I don't believe in God no more, and then y'all give me your opinions down below, and let's state facts. Like I mean, not really like we gonna state facts. We just gonna have a little discussion real quick. We're gonna have like a little podcast. You feel me? Because I think this is something that we need to talk about. This is like a serious topic that we really need to talk about as a whole. And I know me personally, like going to church, y'all ain't really never wanted to be in church. Let's be real. Like no, like as growing up, bro. Like if you came from a Christian background, you never wanted to actually be in church. Like you was bored. Like you would be on your phone. Like you wouldn't really care. Now, pause. There was one time where
Like, there's people, I agree with that. I don't think that people like being in church for like reasons that are not the main reason. Like, some people like singing, some people really just go to church to sing. Like, a lot of people literally just go to church to sing. Some people go to church just to dress up, just to like wear like their Sunday's best and stunt on people in their clothes. Some people, go there to like shoot the ish after church with the donuts and whatnot. Like, people have so many weird ulterior motives to go in there that's not like that has nothing to do with Jesus. And that's very true what he just said. Very true.
I wanted to be a pastor, right? And I'm gonna tell you why, because I felt in my heart that it was the right thing to do, and that's what I was called to do. But now that I don't believe in God, and I'm gonna get like we gonna break this down. I'm gonna break it down to y'all as to why I don't believe in God anymore. Okay. So first things first, reason why I don't believe in God, right? I don't believe that there. I don't believe in the God that they talk about in the Bible. Right? Let me just tell you why. Only reason why I don't, I feel like okay, we have free will, right? We got free will, but why would you condemn us for you for so if God was real, why would he get mad at us for the choices that we make in life if he gave us free will? You get what I'm saying? Like that whole thing right there, y'all really just gotta really sit there and think about it. Like that don't make no type of sense to me. So you give us free will and really think about it. I know y'all always be
Because why would he create something that, like, if you have you could, like, if you created somebody out of dirt, you could, you have the ability to create them without sin. That's what he's basically saying. And I agree.
y'all, I really sat time with myself and thought about this. I read the Bible front, back to front. I went to a Christian college. So there was like I'm like half of y'all about to be in the comments almost, man, you tripping, ain't even read the Bible. Y'all ain't even you feel me? Like you ain't even
You know what's funny about that? Um, a couple years ago, I was going through the Old Testament just to see like what that was, and I was asking my mom about it, and she was like, "Oh, I've never read the Old Testament." Mind you, my mom is 60 years old. So I was like, "You mean to tell me that you've been following this religion since you was a kid? You've had 50 years with this religion, and you made me and my older sister, she made us go to Bible study after school. Like, she made us like go to church choir. She made us do all that, and she hasn't even read the Old Testament." I was just like, wow. Like, that really like opened my eyes. I was just like, I don't know. If you give me 40 years, I'm gonna read the all the books of the religion that I'm. You know what I mean? Like, that just, I don't know.
read the Bible. You feel me? So I read the Bible. I did all of this already. My whole thing that I have a problem with is why condemn us and send us to hell because of choices we made if you gave us free will and you knew exactly everything that was gonna happen? You feel what I'm saying? Like if you knew everything that was gonna happen, why not write our script different? That don't make no type of sense. Think about it. Y'all really have to think about that. Like if you knew exactly everything that was going to happen, if you knew the beginning, the end, the this, the that, you knew this, you knew when this person was going to die, you knew when this person was going to crash out, you knew when this person. Why didn't you write our script different? Hey, I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend. Like if I had the choice, if I had to choose, I would rather be an angel if that was the case, because at least I know I'm not going to hell, and I don't mind not. You feel me? Like they say,
Because they always say God knows all things, like implying that like he knows everything that's happened and everything that's going to happen. If that's true, then he could prevent like all sin.
humans have free will, bro. We don't have free will. Like, is y'all stupid? Do y'all really think we got free will in this world? Because what is free will to y'all? Free will to me is me being a being, me being the God that I am, and all of us being gods and doing what we want to do, and going like no police officers, no rules, no this and no that. Like that free will is like being free. We're not free, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Like we work for money. We work for we're enslaved to the materialistic things. We slave to everything that's around us. So many distractions, and you really got y'all don't understand. Like you have like why
I'll take it a step further. There is no such thing as free will. Everything you want is based on what you didn't have in your childhood. Like all that like Sigmund Freud ish, like that's everything. Everything I'm trying to do in life right now, I'm 30. Everything I'm trying to do in life is because of what I didn't have when I was a kid.
why are they distracting us? Why? What is the think about distractions all over you? Entertainment, movies, sports, games, television, fake news that they come out with. This, that, this, that. Why? Y'all not really thinking. And then it's oh bro. Another thing, bro, all religion is causes division. All religion is just cause division, bro. Like, bro, look it up on Google. It's 10,000 denominations right now. Look it up. Look it up for yourself if you don't believe me. It's 10,000 religions. 10,000. If y'all all serve one God, why is it so many religions? Why is it 10,000 religions if there's one God? I'm just asking for a friend. What that sounded like to me was a good plan to like let's brainwash. And then half of y'all don't even know back in the slave days. We don't know these things. Like back in the like slave days, like only thing that was allowed to read was a Bible. Why would somebody who dislike you and hate you so much, they whipping you, they doing all this, they beating you, they rape your kids, they the women, they doing they they doing all of these things, but they give you a Bible and say, oh, here goes the Bible.
I'll do you one further. Why is it like for people who like are into Christianity, why would your God make if you I go pound for pound um Christianity, Judaism, and like Islam. Christians are the brokest out of those three groups. Islam and Jew like the Jews got it, right? And then Islam like is right behind them. Like Christians make the least out of the three. Why would your God have you making the least out of the least amount of money out of the three religions?
This read this and you'll go to heaven. Come on now. Like y'all gotta do your homework. I gotta do your homework. So my thing is, bro, trust me. Like it took a long time for me to really just let this whole idea of God, like the whole thing of oh, God is this, God is this. It took me a minute to like finally let go of it, like finally let go because I was so scared. It was fear. They say God not fear. You're not supposed to fear nothing. You're not. It took, bro. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was in my room crying because it took me so long to finally let it go. You feel me? And it's just certain things that I have. And then they say you're not supposed to question God. Why? Why can't we question God?
Like I think if you like I genuinely think like you have not really been through some shit. Like if you like are like a full blown Christian, like you really believe like I genuinely don't think you've really been through stuff. I know that's a controversial opinion, but like see like my dad passed away when I was like 23 or 23 and he passed away in the most horrific way and he was a textbook Christian. He was by the book. He did everything right. And his demise was horrific. He was a paraplegic for like 3 years. and then he died from a shock therapy treatment. And those last 3 years of his life were completely miserable. And he kept praying. He was praying vigorously. He would pray. Him and my stepmom would pray like violently, like like spirituals, like in the living room downstairs for like 20, 30 minutes. Like it was so painful, and he just died. Like none of that did anything. And that was when I stopped going to church. Like that year I stopped going to church. Have not been back since.
Like, I'm gonna question, bro. Me, I'm not just gonna listen and hear some shit and just automatically believe it. I'm not doing that no more. That's what we was taught to our whole lives. Everything that we was taught from when we was younger, think about it. It was taught by someone else. Even the schools, like the school districts, like all of that is BS. Everything y'all learning is just BS, bro. Like everything y'all learning in school is just BS. So everything that you was taught from somebody else. And I found out so much stuff, like during my spiritual journey, like just me being with myself and just me spending time with myself. I've learned so much stuff, bro. Like I've learned so much stuff. So the stuff that they told y'all when y'all growing up or believing in this, do this, do this, do this, bro. I've learned for myself that all that was BS. And that I wasted damn near 16, 17 years learning all of that. All that was just BS. Everything about the think, bro, think about, put it to you like this. School teachers can't go in school and teach what they want to teach. They have to go by the book. And why is that? And who give these books? Who give the information of the books that the kids is learning nowadays? Where's all of that information coming from? Like, who owns the school districts? Who owns bank accounts? I'm not thinking about that. These are the same people who came and enslaved us and took over our world from us. And these are the same people who's giving us the the activities and the things, the education, like our education. They just feed us with a whole bunch of lies. And then they put us in debt, and then they make a. All they did was they enslaved us physically, and then they enslaved us mentally. They found the more creative way to enslave us mentally, because now we gotta work, we gotta go to school, we gotta go to school, we gotta go to school, we gotta work, we gotta work. The system and stuff. Like we always like gonna be working for something, but we never working for what we really supposed to be working for. Our natural habitat, we're not supposed to like work for money.
All they did was they made it so like before only black people could be slaves, and they just like did a little bit of like Jedi mind tricks, and then they made everybody can be slaves now, and they call it employee now.
Money is paper. Like we never was supposed to work for money. So then it's just like, and so like to back to like the God is like we like, and then they say, oh God not the reason why all of this happens, and it's the devil, is this and that. Well, why have like, bro, like it just don't make sense, bro. Like it just really don't make sense. Because like they say the devil is the ruler of this earth. Why is he the ruler of where we at? Why is he the ruler where I'm laying my head at every day? Like how, Sway? I need answers. Why can't God be the ruler of the earth? Why? Like I'm just confused. Like like those are the type of questions I need to be answered. And then another thing is they say, like, you die in your sins, you go to hell. But like if we die, like when we die, like we don't have our physical body. Like this, we feel because of this. Like we feel because of this right here. So once we pass away, it's like how do like are we left with our soul and spirit? And those physically can't feel. So it's like, what now? Like what? Like how are we burning? How is anybody in hell burning? And why? Like you feel me? Like that. I'm. You feel me? Like that. Somebody answer that. And they said the devil was in heaven, and then he came down to earth, and you know he wanted to be better than God. He got jealous or whatever the case may be. How did he even? That don't even make sense because that
don't. Like you have to. Y'all are really not hearing this man. Like if you sit down and think about it in like the most basic, just that doesn't make sense. Like him being able, like the devil being able to do that does not make sense. Like they say, oh, he was God's most beautiful angel. It's like he wouldn't have it if that was true. He would never have it in his mind to rebel. Like how does an angel get it in his mind? Like angels are supposed to be like perfect. Like this shit
don't make sense. Like none of it really makes sense. But y'all know what I believe. I feel like we all are gods. I feel like you're a god that's watching this. I feel like you're a goddess. For the goddesses and gods, I feel like we all are collectively God. You feel me? And I feel like we're not supposed to worship anything outside from ourselves. I feel like we're not literally supposed to worship anything. especially something you can't see. I feel as if though we supposed to worship ourselves and give praise to our brothers and sisters. We're not. I don't think we supposed to be worshiping them or worship anybody. I think you give them praise. Like, hey, you look good. Those are praises. Like, oh, you know, you have a glow about you. You this or you know you vibrating high. You this, you that. That is giving someone. That is giving our our brothers praise. But like when it comes to, you feel me? Like when it comes to worship and stuff, I don't. We're not supposed to worship anything. That's not what we was put on this earth to do. That's not what we. That's not what I was put on this earth to do, to worship anything. Like all church do is, all church done for me. I've learned. I think that I think that the Bible, the stories in the Bible, some of that stuff did take place. I feel like some of those storylines and it's symbolical to other things that is beyond our imagination. Like it's things that I really wish I can talk how I want to talk, but I really can't talk how I want to talk for for certain things. But like it goes beyond our what we can even think of, like the stuff that's in the Bible, and then the Bible also been passed down so many times. And hold on, I'm recording. The Bible also been like passed down and misconstrued and this and that, and y'all changed stuff so many times. So if God did say certain things when the Bible first, they even took out certain parts of the Bible. So it's like, why am I reading this or why am I doing all this? And they done took out certain books of the Bible. They done did this. They done did this with the Bible. They done plagiarized it. They done changed words up. They done did this, bro. And you expect me to follow this Bible? Y'all expect, bro? You expect, bro? Come on now,
Like there like there's something about religion that is positive, that's like deeper than the stories and like the preacher and like the communion. And I think that's the community aspect of it, and the ritual aspect of it, like doing something like as a tradition, like you're like having like virtue, like the stories, like taking the stories and like taking the virtue from the stories, and okay, do good, don't do bad, come together as a community every Sunday. Like it's good, it's a good thing for like a village type like thing. Like when we talk about like stuff like Tavis, I almost said Travis Scott, Tavistock, like it's good to combat stuff like that. But like the story and like just like like the actual it's just a bunch of craziness, honestly. You don't have to have religion to do that. You could just have any type of like tradition, like ritual thing, and like 10 commandments, like you could just use like just common sense. You don't have to the things in the 10 commandments, you don't have to be religious to know not to do those things. So I don't know.
I'm not. Me personally, no, I'm not doing that. You done changed the Bible 50 million times. Y'all done did this. Y'all, you even, bro. If that was like, y'all not really thinking, bro. It's frustrating me because I really had to really sit there with myself because I was always so quick to believe what other people just tell me. Like, yeah, you know God real, yeah, or yeah, you gonna do this, or yeah, this gonna happen, or yeah, this gonna happen, bro. I'm not believing in what nobody said. I'm going based off of what I feel that's right. You feel me? And I'm going based off of what I feel. We was never taught to think for ourselves. You feel me? Like if you like think about it, just make it make sense. Like you was really never taught as a child growing up. We was really never taught to think for ourselves. They always thought for us. School thought for us, religion thought for us, our parents thought for us, friends thought for us. Like we never really had time to really think for ourselves and like see, like, hold on, like this, like you feel me? Whatever our parents told us, we just believed it. Cause that okay, they got our best interest in heart. But what if I told you that some of the stuff that they was told was false and they didn't know because it was passed on from our ancestors, generations and generations. False information was being told to them that they passed it on, and then they beat fearing them and the slaves and masters, and they beat fearing them, and they told them this and they told them this, and then it started getting passed on and passed on and passed down now to us. And what if I told you like most of that stuff is just BS? I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all got to go within yourself. Y'all need to. I really want y'all to go meditate. Something that I've been working on is meditation and being outside in the sun. You feel me? Like being outside in the sun and just working on yourself.
It
You feel me?
cancels out
Like really working on
independent
yourself,
thought.
self work. I really need y'all to do that. You feel me? But Um, and
It stops
it's
it stops you from independent. All that stuff just stops you from thinking independently.
other topics I will talk on with y'all and I speak on with y'all, but like yeah, man, I just what y'all think? What y'all in y'all opinions? Be honest. Like before y'all say, what have y'all experienced? I'm not even gonna say that because it's like that's hard to say too. You feel me? But like I don't know. I think God was something that was feared into us or that was forced onto us. I'm not just being honest. Just being honest. I'm just being honest. I don't think nobody like let's just forget the Bible. It's like people like I'm not gonna get into that, but let me know what other topic I should talk about because this I feel like this is an interesting topic from somebody who used to believe in God who don't believe in God anymore. I do feel like this is an interesting topic, and I had a long I was scared of telling y'all this. Like I was scared of telling like my father that I don't believe in God no more, or the God that they say that's God and that is send you to hell for doing something that he knew that was gonna happen and he's still gonna send you to hell. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't believe in that. That's like my son. That's like my son I love to death for like, yo, mom, he know you gonna that's like me telling my son, go to the left or you can go to the right. Your choice. But I'm gonna punish you if you go to the left because I know exactly what's at the left. They drinking, they smoking, they murder, all type of stuff. And I know my son probably may not come back, but I'm gonna punish him for eternal. I'm gonna punish him for eternal. Like after he died, like it's over with. Like that's just one mistake, or boom, it's over with. Like why would I even give my son that those choices if I know it could ruin him, or if I know that I'm gonna punish him for the rest of his life? I'm not even gonna give him that option to go left. No, the only
Like
option you got to go is going right. I love you, but this gonna happen, or no, you're not going that way. You gonna go. That's what I would do as a father. And we're talking about a God, somebody who loved us so much. The person that they say that's God, the person, somebody who loved us oh so much, sending us to hell. Like just imagine, like if God's love is really the way they say love is, if God love is the way they say love is, imagine somebody you love to pieces that you would do anything for, and you don't want to hurt. You don't ever want to see him hurt. You don't just make it make sense.
like the thing that Christians don't the thing that Christians won't address is what he just said. Like you have a God who like y'all are acting like God is like the GM. Like if you're playing an MMO, like there's like GMs, so there's like people in the game where like their whole their whole like their whole role in the game is to like moderate the players and make sure everybody's like doing everything good and whatnot. And like there's GMs and then there's the person who coded the game. And Christians like it's like God is constantly swapping between the two. Like why would he need to play GM if he made the fucking game? Like the fact that like it's like you find some game breaking glitch and then the guy who made the game is like stop doing that. It's like but you put it in the game, bro. Or like no, it's like the equivalent of like finding like some item that you're not supposed to use and then you use it and then the guy who made the game is like, oh, I gotta punish you for that now. It's like, bro, you put it in the game. You could have not put it in the game. Why am I being punished? You put it in the game. That you created that concept.
You feel me? That you don't wanna see them hurt, none of that, bro. Like your kids, think of your mom, your dad, your grandma, think of people that you love to death. Now imagine a God that's supposed to love us, but that's gonna send us to hell from choices that we made on this lifetime. Like it don't make sense to do it. Like it don't make sense to me. I'm sorry. Like it really don't. I just can't. I will never get past that. Like I'm just not. You feel me? I just won't get past that. So, um, but yes, I'm not getting past that. Like that. I'm just not getting past it. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments. So we can have another discussion. I'll down in the which is Chris.
Yeah, so like my only like my final thoughts on it is just um people need to actually like be like real enough to like, 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 real enough to like Like, I understand some people, you know, like they need to believe that, but like it come to a point, bro. It really comes to. I think another thing that people like when you say this, when you say like I don't believe in God, people immediately think that you're a devil worshiper or like a Satanist, and like not believing in God doesn't necessarily like it's not one of the two, right? Um, you can like for instance, like I believe in an afterlife. I just don't believe in a Christian God. I believe in a creator. I just don't believe in a Christian God. Like I believe in a lot of the stuff that's in there. I just don't believe in the concept of like a God who is sitting there who has like the personality of a human being but has all these crazy powers. Like and that's another thing, like he wouldn't think like us. Like we wouldn't be able to, you know what I mean? Like it's just people just like it like they just don't think about this stuff like deep enough. Um because you just immediately get witch hunted. Like, oh, he doesn't believe in God. He must, be believing in the devil. Da da da. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know.